Let's end political subsidies. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.Media. Do you think that political parties should operate on their own steam? Well, that was one of the arguments put forward by Prime Minister Stephen Harper when he called the election. Of course, people have been skeptical about that, including reporters who keep asking about the cost of this campaign. CBC's Terry Molesky was hinting at the subsidies that political parties get during his question on Sunday morning.
By deciding to have a much longer campaign in which, not coincidentally, you will have a chance to spend far more than your rivals. Taxpayers will have to subsidize the parties, the candidates, and they'll have to pay more for Elections Canada. Why should voters not conclude that you're giving yourself a financial edge because maybe you think that's the only way you can win?
And then on Wednesday, Liberal MP Ralph Goodale held a news conference in Ottawa to denounce the massive rebates the Conservatives were going to be getting after this election.
Canadian taxpayers will therefore be forced to send the Conservative Party a check to cover 50 cents of every dollar spent, about $27 million. And of that amount, $13.5 million is new, extra, and totally unnecessary.
Now, they only actually get that rebate if they spend $54 million, which is doubtful that they will. But the 50 cents on the dollar rebate, Goodale wants to make it seem like that's only for the Conservatives and that it's a new thing. No, it's been that way for a long time, and the Liberals are eligible for the same rebate. So is the NDP, so is the Green Party, even the Bloc Québécois is eligible for a 50 cent on the dollar rebate from the Canadian taxpayer if they spend enough money and if they get enough of the vote. Thresholds aren't that high, so expect us to dole out millions back to the political parties after this campaign. But again, this is not a new thing. It's been going on a long time, but now people are against it. Based on the length of the campaign, or is it because they can use it as a club to beat up on the Conservatives with? I don't care what their reasoning is. I say let's take them up on the offer. Let's do away with all the political subsidies. We've already scrapped the per vote subsidy. Let's get rid of the 50 cents on the dollar rebate. And think about the system that we have right now. You donate $100 to the political party of your choice, and you get $75 off your taxes. The party spends that money, and they get a 50% rebate on what they spend. So your $100 donated to the political party of your choice ends up costing the Canadian Treasury $125. If you donate it to an actual candidate in an electoral district association instead of the party directly, they get an extra 10% back, so it costs $135. Let's do away with these subsidies. I don't know what the correct amount to give people a rebate on their taxes for donating to political parties is, but I do know that it's a lot lower for hospitals and schools and things that we all agree we need. It's a lot higher for political parties than it is for pretty much anything else. But as for the rebates, the 50 cents or 60 cents on the dollar that the parties and the candidates get back, we can absolutely agree to scrap that. Thank you, Terry Molesky. Thank you, Ralph Goodale. I'm pretty sure that wasn't what your intention was when you started this little campaign earlier this week, but I say, let's take you up on it. Let's do away with it. Let the politicians and the parties run on their own steam.